Hello, everyone. This is Leo's here, CEO and founder of Leo Lee Educations. And today I have here with me Miss Nishad Rakhi. She is one of our students from our job coaching program. And today I invited her to our podcast to share with you her experience with our program, what have she learned, but more importantly is her success, because that is where it all matters. And I'm very happy to hear that she has made some degree of success with our program. But first of all, thank you for joining us today, Rakhi.
Yeah, thank you, Leo.
Yeah, sure, Rakhi. For those who do not know much about you, like, can you just quickly introduce yourself, about yourself to everyone?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Nishat Rakhi. I am an international student here in Australia, and I am about to finish my master's degree very soon. So, as I am at the end of my master's degree, so I just joined Leo's program just 1 month before to get myself prepared to get into the professional platform here in Australia. So yeah, I got some training from Leo, and I focused on my like which company and which career I want to go, and where I want to see myself in like 5 years. So I
Mm.
so I just focused on my job application, and I just straight away followed Leo's guideline and prepared my CV, get prepared for interview as well.
So you are an engineer, am I right? An electrical engineer,
Yeah, I'm an electrical engineer. Yep.
for sure. So now can you just quickly tell us a little bit about some of the maybe difficulties you faced before you join our program? When have you tried applying for any job before you join our program? Have you tried?
Actually, not really, but the few I applied for, I got some rejections. The most important part was I was in a student visa and I don't have full-time work availability. And the second
Mhm.
one is I am an international student, so I don't have my PR. So that was another thing. Yeah.
And that's kind of stop a lot of employers from considering you, right? Because of your visa
Yeah.
status.
Yeah.
So
The visa
definitely
status
you,
is one of the most like difficulties.
yeah, yeah. So definitely, it doesn't not just happen to you. I believe it happens to a lot of other international students as well.
Yeah.
Because of their visa, it does stop them from getting a good job. However, for your case, you actually, despite that you're on student visa, you still want to get a professional jobs.
Yeah.
Whereas I've seen people who they don't want to start early. What do you think is important to start early, to start finding jobs even though you are on student visa?
Yeah, I should. I think so. People should like start applying before their studies completes, because it takes like 1 or 2 or 3 months to get prepared, fully prepared for that. So by the time you are graduated, you are already prepared to get into the professional platform. So I think people should start like preparing 2 or 3 months, or some in some extents it can be like 6 months. Yeah.
Yes, yes, and that's exactly what you did. You started early, and we got the result right now. If for those who do not know much about the program, can you tell us? Can you quickly summarize what did you learn from our program to the audience?
Yeah. So at the very beginning, I didn't have like much confidence in me, because I know about my qualifications, about my experiences, and what the theoretical knowledge I have. But the problem is here, most of the international students are struggling with their visa thing and not having peer, so getting rejection from various like very companies, and they get frustrated. So I was frustrated as well, and I was losing my confidence. So the thing, whenever I joined this program, Leo like helped me to boost up my confidence with other success stories. And then he told me that all the strategies I should apply to like find jobs which are like which can be my dream job as well. So very first thing was Leo boost up my confidence. And then second thing, he I got some training for interview, and he prepared my resume and cover letter. So yeah, so and but we got to like do some cold calls. So it was a very nice experiences as well. And before my interviews, I got training for like how to get prepared, how to answer, and how to do ask the magic questions, and a lot of things I learned from Leo. So it was a very very nice experience. Over the like though I didn't have much confidence, but day by day it my confidence gradually increased, and I did a fantastic job in my interview. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can imagine because you told me the employer was very happy with
Yeah,
the
the employer
answers.
was very happy because they could see confidence in my eyes, and they were very astonished the questions I was asking before, because it happens that most of the like candidates, they don't ask questions to the employer, but I was very curious about their work, about their business, and how they are progressing, and what they want from their employees. So what are the qualities they are looking for? So I was able to ask them that questions, and they were very astonished. Oh, so that was I think that was a unusual experience for them as well. So they liked that thing. Yeah. And I got
So
training for that from Leo.
beautiful. So now there's two things I want to you to maybe just explain to people, because the concept of cold calling employers to many people is a new thing, right? They never really thought about pick up the phone and call the employers. How important do you think it is to just pick up the phone and just ring the employer and have a talk with them? Is it
Yeah.
important? Hmm.
Yeah, it is very important because first of all, 80% that Leo told me, that 80% job is not advertised online. Only 20% of them is advertised, and 80% they hire people by reference or
Hmm.
something. So it's very important that you call employer, you sort out the companies you want to work for, and then
Hmm.
call the employer. They might need some employees, but they are not advertising online. So if you can just catch that company who are looking for employees and don't want to advertise online, and if you can just call them and get that exact company, it will be very easy for you to get hired.
Hmm.
And what happened on with me, even though the um, advertisement was online, I got that advertisement at SIG, but I called that HR because she received thousands of resume, but she doesn't have time to go through all of them. But because I called her and told her about my qualifications and my experiences, and I explained myself, and explained my interest, why I want to work for them. So
Hmm.
he was very interested about my like my work experience and qualities.
Hmm.
So yeah, and then I got interview because I have qualification, but if I cannot reach to her, my
Hmm.
qualification doesn't mean anything. So it is very important that I reach to her to tell her that I want to work for you. So it is very important to call them.
Yes, because for a lot of people, right, a lot of them it's quite a daunting thing to pick up the phone and call the employee. It could be quite scary
Yeah.
at times. But for you, it seems like it's not really a big deal for you. It seems
It
that you are
was scary very first time. It was not easy. I was very hesitated. I did some blunders as well. I did like out of nowhere talkings in my cold calls. But the thing is, once you are on the track, once you do one or two cold call, it will be very easy for you time to time. So I don't think like you just need to be focused. You just need, I wanna reach there. I wanna do that. I have to get this job by anyhow. So it is like everything is difficult at very first stage, but with
Mm.
time it gets easier and easier and easier.
Okay. And do you agree with me that the fact that we got the script for you ready, it makes your life easier as well? So because you know what to ask them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it was very helpful because Leo, I am sure that Leo did some research with the employers, like what they think, what they want, what they are gonna ask. So Leo prepared some script for me, so it was very easier for me to talk with them, and it made me more confident as well. So Yeah, it was really, really helpful.
You talk about during the interview, a lot of the people do not ask the employer questions.
Yeah.
It's more like the employer asks them and then they answer. But for your case, you actually ask them back some questions. And that is, I think, very impressive. So, what are some questions you have asked them those who are a bit curious? What sort of question you ask them back to the employer?
The first question I asked is, what are the main qualities they are looking for the right candidate?
Mm,
So yeah, they explained me. And also, whenever I was taking preparation for the interview,
mm,
I prepared my question what I was gonna ask, and I
mm,
also prepared my answer as well, because whenever they tell something, that you must have something to tell them back as well, and
mm.
match your experience and qualities with that requirement. It is not like you ask them and question and they answer. You have to explain yourself why you are right candidate for them as well. So I was very, very prepared for that.
So
That is one thing they very, very liked.
yes, 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 yeah, and I guess because you said nobody does that. Like usually,
Yeah.
applicants do not ask them back questions. So that's really good. So how do you feel now that with the new role that you're doing? Do you learn a lot? Are you happy with the role?
I am very, very happy because it is kind of my dream job. So I listed down some of the companies for which I wanna work. So it was on the top list. So I'm really, really happy for that.
So you won a lottery. You won a lottery there, right?
Yes, kind of.
Okay.